making your sound better.
Presenting Imperfect from WA Production. This plug-in synth for Mac and PC takes inspiration and character traits from the analog synths of yesteryear, while still providing all the convenient editing options of a modern digital synth. As you might guess from the name, the sound is designed to be perfectly imperfect, with wavering pitch, analog style saturation, tactile effects processing, and innovative XY pad modulations. Here's a quick taste of some of the hundreds of presets. This is the main interface for Imperfect, and I'll walk you through the main features. You'll recognise many aspects of this instrument from digital synths, including the 5 oscillators, filter and envelope controls, ADSR, LFO and effects parameters. Pretty normal functions for a plug-in synth. There's an extensive preset menu where you can audition the sounds very easily. However, where this synth finds its analog inspiration is with the 3 sliders just here, named Wacky, Cracky and Shaky. Shaky modulates the global tuning of the LFOs and envelope 1 signal, going from a subtle detuning effect at low settings to extreme pitch modulation. Cracky adds analog style saturation to the final output signal, dirtying up the sound and becoming overdriven at high settings. Wacky dials up the intensity of the effects here, phaser, chorus and delay. As you can see, the interface changes colour depending on your settings to the RGB spectrum. It's a fun visual aid. There are 2 XY modulation pads here. Set the X and Y axes to different parameters with these drop-down menus, including the Wacky, Cracky and Shaky functions. Then use the 3 playback modes, A, B or C, to live play, or you can assign the axis to MIDI automation. A will snap the node back to the center. B will endlessly bounce. And C will gradually slow down. There's a simple to use arpeggiator section here, with adjustable tempo synced rate, up to 4 octave activation, and up and down modes. There are a couple more awesome things I want to point out. A sound can be made of 5 oscillators, with oscillators 1 and 2 able to modulate one another with frequency and ring modulation. Oscillator 3 is sample-based, with 260 supplied audio samples available in a variety of styles. Plus, there's nothing stopping you from loading your own WAV files for processing, a really fun and creative way to make sounds. Oscillator 4 is a sub-oscillator, always an octave below oscillator 1. Then there's a noise layer with 4 different types of noise. Useful for adding depth to tonal sounds and especially handy for retro percussion. I want to keep this intro video short, so I'll just quickly mention the 3 different filter types and 2 of each envelope and LFO sections, all assignable to almost any parameter. There are also global controls for tuning, glide and polyphony. As you can see, Imperfect is really useful for drifting analog style tones and sounds with constant variation. For more information, visit the WA Production site or head to Plugin Boutique.